Holy cow, look at this mess. Does everybody else make a huge mess when they're working? I mean, this normally doesn't get this bad, but as you can tell, this seems to be where everybody drops off their gifts to hide them from somebody else. And because I have a big table here, it seems to be that spot. I also have more gifts there. This huge gift right here. And I finally finished the 2 quilts that I was working on. All I have to do is the binding, the edge. I might give you a sneak peek. Hopefully the people that are receiving it won't see this video before I mail it out to them. I'm hoping to get it mailed out by Monday. So tomorrow afternoon and Sunday, I'm going to be attaching the binding and mailing it Monday morning. And here is the quilt. Both of them are the same pattern. It's just a long wiener dog. Really long wiener dog. So this will go to 2 of my dear friends. One is a childhood friend of mine, and the other one is a friend that I made as an adult. One of my life goals has been to make a quilt for every single close family member and close friend of mine. And I'm pretty much caught up. I might have like 6 more people to make quilts for. And speaking of goals, I've created for this year a sheet where I'm going to track everything. Normally for the past few years, I've tracked just how many layouts I create. But this year, I really want to focus on how much am I completing, how much am I using of my stash, so that I can get a better grip of how much I need to bring into the room or how much I should bring into the room, because I'm running out of space. I know that for the past few years, I've been completing close to 50 layouts per year, which I know for some people that's not a lot, but you know, for me, that's been a good place to be, considering that I work full-time and I'm also dedicating a lot of time to my quilting. But this year I really want to focus on completing just a little bit more. So because I've been consistently reaching that goal of 48, 49, 50 pages, I want to push myself. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, I'm afraid to say that I want to complete 100 layouts, because that seems like I'm not really sure that I could attain that goal without killing myself, and I don't want to kill myself. I want to set a goal that is reasonable and easy to achieve so that I can have that sense of accomplishment. So I'm going to say that I'm going to jump from the 40s to completing 52 layouts. So that would be like 1 layout per week. And if I surpass that goal, that's wonderful. But if I don't, then that'll be good as well. I want to keep track of how many sheets of paper I've been using. This past year, I started keeping track of it. I think I'm close to 100 sheets of paper because I joined that challenge group on Facebook. I also want to keep track of how much of my ATG tape I'm using. So I'm going to add a little box to this. And then here, I keep track of how many layouts I complete per month. So I wrote myself a little star. So like certain months I go to a crop event. So I know that those months I'm going to complete a lot more layouts because I'm just sitting there for 2.5 days with nothing else to do but scrapbook. So I love those events because it really gives me a time to catch up. So I'm going to keep track per month how many layouts I complete, how many pages, because most of my layouts are double page layouts. How many papers I use, how many complete full sheets of 12 by 12 paper that I use. Also, I am enjoying keeping track of how many things I empty. At one point, I started putting all my embellishments, opening them up as I got them and putting them in the color bins or that color notebook. But I found that I enjoy keeping track of, oh my gosh, look, I emptied this. I used it completely. So from now on, I'm not going to take things out of the packaging because I want to see when I use it completely so that I have that sense of accomplishment, and I'm going to keep track of those empties. And also how many page kits, purchase page kits, not the page kits that I create, but how many of the purchase page kits I've actually used. And I'm also going to keep track of how much money I spend on my craft every month. I don't know exactly how much money I spend because I just use cash and I just buy whatever I want, and I've never tracked it. But this is getting out of hand. I have more paper than I need, and I'm running out of space, and I don't want it to look like that. This corner right here, nobody can see it when they come into my room, but I know it's there. I know that that is there. And in the back of my head, that really bothers me, and I want to get a better grip on that. I want my room to be a sanctuary for me, a place where I can just come and relax. But that right there, that is not relaxing. That is stressful. And even if I don't look at it, I know that it's there, and it bothers me. Also, those two binders, these are the, oh my God, it's heavy. The crop and style binders, they are packed. One has my alphanumeric stickers, and the other one has seasonal stickers, and so like baby stickers, animal stickers, Sue stickers, things like that. I use the Tiffany Spalding, what does she calls it? It's like the ABCs, where you have animals, baby. So you organize your stickers by the alphabet pretty much, and calendar. And my goal is to combine those two binders into one. I think I can, because one of those binders has a lot of empty pages, and I would really like to combine them into one and take the other one to Goodwill. So I have to streamline. I'm starting to streamline. I think I will be very, very happy when this room has nothing on the floor. There's no reason for me to have so many things on the floor. I don't think that I'll be able to get rid of all of this anytime soon. But little by little, I will get a hold of it. I keep my pattern loose paper in here. I have one of these crates on wheels. I can pull the paper out. I also keep my scraps on there. But it's so full. This is so full that it's very difficult to look through. And I have it organized. I have two. This paper pad here up front is just tags. Let's see, these are my multicolored papers. These are floral, starts here. I have stripes. I have ledger. I had wood paper. I have white and ivory. These are pink. Then I go with the red, orange, yellow, green. These are all pattern papers. And then I ran out of space, so I started using these bins right here. So these are jade, turquoise, and blue, purple and brown, gray, black, and gold. And then these are my solid cardstocks, also in rainbow color. And then this bin here, this has paper that I've specifically picked out during my last crop that I went to, because those are paper pads and papers that I think would work well for my Europe pictures. So I have them separated so they're easy to, like, I don't have to go through the entire pile when I get ready to scrap. I'll just go through those. And then these are some page kits that I've created, some of them that I've purchased, and I need to get using them. There's my little die cutting machine, and this is a box of page protectors. So I don't think this will go away anytime soon, but I can try. I can definitely try. I also want to work on this desk. It's pretty clean, but I think that I can do better. So on a piece of paper, I've drawn out exactly what I need when I scrapbook and where I want it. And I love having my color bins here because they're close to where I'm working at. And like I said, in each one, I have that little 5x7 iris container with a sampling of embellishments. So if I need something, I can quickly reach for it. I also have my tool caddy. But I know that when I'm working at my desk, I want to have that tape runner and my paper cutter on my right side because that's where I'm right-handed and I want to grab it there. I also feel like this little box here, as cute as it is, I don't need so many pens and pencils. So I'm thinking of getting rid of that, maybe placing it inside the drawer, because how often do I reach for a pencil? No. I can get rid of that. I don't need that. This is just a catch-all. I find like if I have something where I can put papers, I'm going to put papers there. And I need to just like put the papers away where they go immediately. I did purchase this past summer and I love it. So right now I'm working on my Europe trips. So all the page kits that I created with pictures and papers are already designated. They sit right here on my desk, so they're ready to work. I have these 3 iris containers. They have, like, this one holds tags and multicolored stickers. This one has multicolored embellishments. Most of them are little brads. And this one has labels that I just recently purchased. So, and they're multicolored, so I don't really have a color bin specifically for those. And then my little notebook with the embellishments, which I started putting some in here, and I like it. I like reaching for it. It's good for when I go to a crop and I don't have time to pack. I just grab that because I know I will have a lot of different colors available to me. But I think from now on, I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I want to really keep track of how many things I'm using completely so that I can, my goal is to, for every 2 items that I use, I can bring in 1 new item because I really have to start using up this stash and getting a better sense of the space available to me. And then these things right here, these are just duplicates of things that I've purchased, so I'm getting a little giveaway box ready. And I have a little mug here, which is adorable, but it serves no purpose really except to hold my reading glasses. So I'm going to change it. I'm going to swap it out for this mug here, which has all these scraps of paper, and I really want to use those. So I'm going to put the fox mug here and put this mug with the strips of paper at my desk so that I have it accessible and ready to use. And then those are 12 by 12 paper pads right there. And these are page kits that are designated for like special occasions like Disney, graduation. They're very specific, so they're there. Those are cardstock. And in here I have other things, like I have my punches in that first drawer. The second one I have, I don't even remember, just random stickers. This one I have wood veneers and more stickers. So I feel like I have too many things. That basket right there, I want to get rid of it. I want to empty it. I don't want to have so many things. That album holds base pages that I've made, and it also holds those story-based pages. But I feel like I have, right now it's too much. I really need to get a hold of this. And then that box of Project Life cards is still more than halfway full. So every time I create one of those little giveaway boxes, I pack some of those in there as well. So those are my goals for 2020, is just to be a little bit more organized, a little bit more streamlined, and more comfortable in this room.